My name is Dan Corkish. I'm a physical therapist for the past 8 years. I'm originally from San Francisco, California, and I currently live in San Mateo with my wife and 2 beautiful daughters. I was born into this Buddhist practice. I never really appreciated chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo until later on in life. I went to USC for graduate school. I decided to major in physical therapy, and I started to do not so well in school. So I committed to chanting every day for the first time in my life. A few years ago, I went to a Buddhist conference in Florida, and I determined to chant a lot, so I did. And through that, these issues about my dad kept popping up. My dad had, at that time, passed away 2 years prior to that moment. But for whatever reason, it felt like it was a dark cloud that hovered over me that I just couldn't get rid of. I couldn't shake it. Growing up, I noticed certain qualities about my father that I didn't get along with. He was very short-tempered and very stubborn. But later I realized that those were the same qualities that I had in myself. I didn't want to be that way with other people, and especially with my own children. And this is something that I chanted about a lot so that I wouldn't keep that ill temper and short fuse and have to learn to be more patient. And through that, I made this breakthrough in my life. I felt so good about all the things that me and my dad went through. It was as if I can go on with my life now. At that moment, I knew that I had to make different changes in my life. One of those things was that I decided that I was ready to be a father. The other thing was that I needed to open a business. After I came back from that conference, I felt refreshed and felt like I can actually do whatever I set my mind to. My wife was pregnant. I had just bought a condo which had no equity in it, and I had no money left. So I started to chant rigorously every day. Through this, I met my business partner, and we opened our physical therapy practice in January of 2008. Over the years, I really tried to apply this Buddhist practice into everyday life. Create joy and a positive attitude in my work. As a boss, my employees see that and they reflect my positive attitude. It reflects also in their work, and the patients can see that and trust what we do is correct. So our patients take our professional advice, utilize that, and actually get better faster. These patients tell the doctors that referred them a great service that they received at our clinic. And that's actually how we built our business, one person at a time. I've been able to grow our business from my partner and I to my partner and I, 8 full-time employees and 3 part-time employees in 2 different clinics. I also was able to buy a house double the size of my condo in a better school district and neighborhood. This Buddhism has also helped me become a better father and better husband through deep appreciation for my family. I appreciate my wife, and I thank her actually every day that she's my wife and the mother of my children. I thank my children for being my children. A lot of people don't, but I do, because they make me a happier person. And I know that the best thing I can do for my kids is to love and appreciate my wife. I think about all the different cultures, religions, and economic classes that we have in America. And to be Buddhist means to see through all that, to want to help every single person in society regardless of all those things, to really want to be the best person that you can be. For me, being the best Dan that I can be is to be the best father, the best husband, the best business owner, to be able to contribute the most to society.